So, my people, if you've been part of this community for some time, this story is not new. It's no more new, and it's not news. I mean, it's news, but it's not new that the convenience the modern world is enjoying today is because of the devilish systems they planted in Africa that will keep Africans poor, dejected, underdeveloped, so that their resources can be stolen to build Europe, Asia, Arabic world, everywhere in the world. You listen to her when she mentioned all the 14 countries that were present when they decided to butcher, massacre, and balkanize Africa. Now they're not stopping at taking the resources. They now want to eliminate, claim to those ancestral lands. They've tried everything, giving our people green cards to everywhere, to fly everywhere you want to fly to. Lottery, whatever, just get out of your land. Get out, get out. We need that land. There's no reason why you should be the one in charge of these resources. No, get out. And then finally, they armed the Fulani to come and finish the work. My people said, we don't want you to just hear. We are building foundation, because if you've been part of this community and this platform, you know that how we do our things is we come lay foundation, connect things for you in order to take you to where you should be and the action to be taken, so that you be part of the action. So we are not here to lament, like we always say. We are not here just to tell story. That's not what we're here. We are telling you the details. We are putting the facts on the table for you to convince you, the politicians, you, the church leaders, the Christian influencers, that there's need for action. We need to change the narrative. We need to do things differently if we are going to live differently. Let's listen to our brother and our father. He says a lot of things. Today he's talking about the new scramble for Africa. The old one hasn't finished. More people are joining. So the 14 countries of 1884-85, they now have more countries joining them. Those that were not on the table that time said, oh, you didn't tell us name will here. Let's come and eat whatever turkey you people are sharing. We want to be part of it. So they now call it the new scramble. But the old one hasn't gone away. So it's old and new scramble for Africa. And guess who will be dispossessed? You that have refused to stand up and do what you're supposed to do. Thank you.
Governance. We'll have our ministers. That will happen, but they are not bothered. After we have elected them, you'll then see them sending their arrows ahead. You'll see Bill Gates come and meet your president. You'll see Tony Blair come and meet your president. You'll see Macron come and meet your president. You'll see all of them. And then they will never admit, but they'll be told, if you want money in agriculture, behave this way. If you want money in this area, behave this way. They will never tell that to the Chinese. They will never tell that to the Indians. They will never tell that to the Vietnamese. They will never tell that to the Koreans. But in Africa, they tell us. That is why, as I speak to you now, under this new scramble, the IMF and the World Bank are back, telling you who to hire in your universities, what to sell and what not to sell. It is a sad situation. So today, as I look at Africa in that new scramble, the Chinese are here. I hope that this institution was not built by the Chinese.
It's not funny.
It's not funny.
The Turks are here. The British are here. The French are here.
Lebanese.
The Qataris are here.
All of them.
The Americans are here.
Everyone.
This time round, they are so subtle that we don't even recognize them, but they control us. What are we going to do about it in order to develop? We must do something. And if we don't do that thing else, you who have been trained in this institution, you have traveled the world. You have traveled Nigeria. There are two things that you can do with your traveling. You can marvel. Says it is great in China. You can marvel. You can wonder or feel pain. I'm urging you to feel pain.
Yes.
To feel pain for the continent of Africa, and in your own way, when you go out there, go and do something about it, because it has also been demonstrated that it can be done. I've traveled across this continent and I've seen that development is possible. I was in Rwanda before 1994. I was in Rwanda in 1996. Genocide. 1 million dead. Its obituary written will never rise, they said. You go to Rwanda now. They are demonstrating that it can be done. Go to Kigali now. See what they are doing in the health sector in their own small way. See how they are collaborating in the area of mobile telephony in their own small way. It can be done. I've been to Botswana and I've seen what they are doing in their own small way. I've been to Mauritius, see what they are doing in their own small way. And they do not have the resources that other countries have. They do not have the resources that the Democratic Republic of Congo has. And I'm giving these examples to say that indeed it can be done, and it can be done within the continent of Africa. So what we must do is to begin to pull together, you know. As I've been sitting and listening, I was also struggling to have internet in this room.
I think we can stop here.
And every effort was being made to connect me to internet. And
Thank you so much. So it's not a laughing matter. And it's not just about feeling pain and pitiful and all that. Like we said, we're here to get you informed and to empower you so that you will do the right thing, because we know you can do the right thing. It's not as simple as, oh, what you see in Rwanda or see one or two places where they just say, okay, let's part of you. After we have finished killing part of you, let's put some. The thing is that you're not seeing the system they put in place after they finished the genocide. It's like the Biafra genocide. When they finished the Biafra genocide, they created Nigeria. Nigeria that belongs to no one, an artificial entity, dispossessing all the indigenous people, all the indigenous peoples. So you don't have title deed, like the title deed to your land, they handed it over to Fulani, a foreign, non-indigenous entity. When you see that at the initial time, you will not even understand what is going on. You think it's politics. You think it's church. You think it's this. Something else. Your mind will be going somewhere else. But they are putting these things in place to distract you, so that you
destabilize the place too. Keep it destabilized all the time.
That's the target. to destabilize it, but they will distract you first into thinking that you have a country called Nigeria. Meanwhile, their target is your land and the resources there. You will see them bringing people in. They will call it anything. Weather change, climate change.
Farmers and the headers clash.
Farmers and headers. Misinformation. They put, if it's black, they will say it's white. If it's white, they'll say it's black. If it's red, they'll say it's blue. All this is to confuse you, the indigenous peoples. And if you're here today on this platform, we are saying that this is 2025. You have no right to be confused anymore because information is here. You don't have any right to allow yourself to be deceived anymore. Information is here. Open your ears. You will hear, and we know that you are able to understand. You are capable, you have the ability to understand. Because when you understand, you will do things differently.